It is once again Splaturday, and you know what that means. We're here today with another Splatoon stream. I am Volkamar, once again joined by Flame, my partner in crime. How are you doing today, buddy?
Yeah, doing alright today. We're just getting myself ready to go paint some more areas. We've got the warehouse and I believe the depot today, so that'll be fun.
Aronamore and Blackbelly Skate Park are the tourist destinations today. And we've also got a few new weapons added since the last time we streamed. We got the Lunar Blaster, which is, apparently from what friends have been telling me, is what I thought the Rapid Blaster would be.
Right. I'm out of the loop because I've missed the Splatoon news. Other than the news about it's going to be getting a patch on the end of the month.
Yep, that's right. It should be getting a patch. They're slightly adjusting how the ink strike works, and also a couple of the armor parts as well, like the Ninja Squid, are also getting a bit of a nerf.
Yeah, the Kraken's
because they're too good.
Yeah, you can't have Kraken's just annihilating everyone anymore, apparently, from what I'm getting.
That is absolutely correct. Anyway, there are two more weapons as well that I have yet to talk about, and they are the Jewel Squelcher, which, as you can imagine, is a custom version of the Jewel Squelcher. Comes with a beacon, and I think also the Killer Whale. And then you've also got this weapon, which I'm currently using, which is the Carbon Roller, which is a very lightweight version of the roller. Not very powerful when running into people, but it has a very rapid fire, so I'm going to try and see if using it for splashing ink all over the place with the firing method would give me some good headway on this one.
Rapid fire roller, that sounds like it could be an interesting one.
Well, it's very lightweight is the idea they're going with, so you move a bit faster with it, you do less damage when walking into enemies, so none of that instant kill nonsense, but the power behind the firing mechanism still pretty much there, so firing with it seems to be the way to go against other opponents.
Maybe like if it's less damage, it might still kind of be useful for like catching people off guard and that. You know, like when you're rolling along and you kind of crash into someone and it takes them that split second to think, oh crap, someone's hitting me. But they might have like an extra second to think.
I think as long as you know when to stop, you'll be fine. When to stop and actually start firing.
Yeah. Are you trying to get yourself into a game right now, mate?
Yep, I'm in a game at the moment. We have Rhonda from the chat, from what I can see. So it should be clear for you to go in as well, I would hope.
Partner's devices. Yeah, for some reason the menu thing, it normally lights up the colour when someone goes online, doesn't it? But mine, it was just showing grey, so I didn't think to check. But I'll just keep on trying like we did the other week, and hopefully I'll get in soon enough.
And Axel's in the stream as well. Hello, Axel.
Hello, good sir.
Alright, so, current goings-on of the week. CEO is happening as we speak. A fighting tournament, usually one of the last fighting tournaments before Evolution. Have you been watching it by any chance, Flame?
I actually haven't. I've seen you guys talking about it. I kind of...
The Smash stuff is particularly hype, I have to say. I was up until the wee hours of the morning watching the Smash doubles. Pretty good stuff. If you haven't watched it yet, you should check out the VODs of that one for sure. Thoroughly entertaining stuff.
I don't really follow competitive fighting stuff that much, to be honest. I think every now and then, like, I'll see one of you guys post a video and say, like, this thing was awesome, and I'll check it out. But otherwise, I don't really follow it that much. I think the most recent thing I thought was really cool was, I think it was you actually posted that video of someone beating a melee tournament with Bowser.
Oh yeah, that was from quite some time back.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, I think that was oh, what tournament was it? I don't think it was one of those big tournaments like SCR or anything like that. I think it was like a weekly tournament.
Oh, right. It's still pretty hype to see Bowser doing his shit though.
Oh yeah, he is pretty good on that Bowser. I can't even remember the guy's name now, but I'm sure he's probably going to be at EVO. May even be completing CEO.
Oh, good luck to him.
Alright, we got Believer and Mike Tendo in here now, so we've got half of the chat in here at the moment.
I'm on standby waiting for a spot to open, so hopefully that means if not this game, at least the next game, I'd like to think.
We'll have to see. Oh god, we got 3 carbon rollers in this one.
Oh,
This
Yeah,
could be interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this one to let me in, but well, next game. Back to my squid jump, I guess.
We get them high scores somehow.
We're gonna go with the plug-in angle. I'll say like I don't really follow fighting game stuff, but over the course of today we've been posting the JoJo fighting game footage up on Hellfirecomms playthroughs. If anyone's interested in that.
Ah, yes. Part 3 of JoJo ended a week ago, so everybody's wondering what to do with their lives now until Part 4 comes about.
Yeah, well, I noticed Tom's gone to reading the manga. I just thought I might as well record the game.
Yeah, Tom's gone into weeb mode.
Yeah. See, well, I don't really read much at all. That's just like not my thing. So to see someone go that little bit more weeb than me always amuses me. Yeah. I probably will cave in eventually, but...
Oh damn, went in too early. Killaway always throws me off over its duration.
I notice I do better at this game when I'm not really paying attention. So I've just got to the first stage without any sort of cock-ups where I've been talking to you, but whenever I'm playing it on my own time, I tend to just sort of cock up big time.
Normally how it goes, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's like, really things should naturally go better when you're putting your full focus into it, but it's not always the case, is it?
Not always.
And now we've got the irritators.
There is a correct way of focusing, which I think a lot of people tend to forget.
That is very true, yeah. It's Milski in the chat. He's one of the regulars for Splatoon streams.
Yep, we do like our regulars. I am getting my ass thoroughly kicked right now.
Ah well. Maybe next game.
Well, there's still a good 30 seconds to go, so
Yeah.
maybe we can bring it back somehow.
Yeah. That's the point in the game where your focus goes on. Let's just paint as much as I see. I don't care about trying to get to the middle or anything. Just paint whatever I see in it.
Well, we got onto the enemy side for a while, but not sure if that's honestly going to be enough.
Going towards the enemy team seems like the enemy base. That seems like the smart idea until you remember that there are the enemies there.
Yep, usually. Although they're all tuned to be in front of us, so that's why I figured if I run past them, might help out a little bit.
Stealthy, stealthy, stealthy.
Well, I'll try. Utterly failed in this game, but you have to lose a few, I guess.
Good on you, Himmelski.
Yeah, indeed. Congratulations. What are you going to be working as?
I'm in the game.
Wait, there we go.
I could swear when I loaded up the game, the news presenters were talking about the depot and the warehouse, but now I'm seeing the mall and the skate park. Maybe
That was probably the ranked rotation.
That's the possibility, yeah. But I don't think we've actually had the mall level on a stream before, so that'd be pretty cool to get that shown off a bit.
Yeah, definitely. I just can't wait for them to get free maps into the rotation. I believe that should be coming up pretty soon.
Alright, do we have a date for that yet or not?
Not as far as I know. I get the feeling it may come sometime after Splatfest. I imagine it'll be when the next map comes out, because by then I think they'll have enough maps to beef up the rotation itself.
Or I wonder whether it'll come like in a thing with, because they've got that patch coming out that we talked about earlier, and I wonder whether it'll be around that. 'Cause that's only a couple of days now, isn't it?
That's right. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Soon we're gonna know everything that they had planned from like the Nintendo Directs, tree houses, and things like that. So pretty soon, anything they announce is going to be completely new, and that's what I'm most excited for.
Well, someone has, I saw on Gaff, someone's data mined the thing. I can't remember too much in particular from it. There were a couple of maps that we haven't seen yet, but they were just like the screenshots, so you couldn't really make out too much of it. but it's took quite a while actually, which surprised me, especially given this kind of game. It's the sort of thing people are gonna be after straight away, isn't it? But
yeah, but we'll have to see exactly how it goes. I mean, it depends how long-term Nintendo's plans really are with this game. And we'll sort of find that out over the next couple of months or so.
yeah. It's an interesting one to follow, isn't it? Just because it's like ever-changing.
It's one thing I'll never get with this carbon roller for a while, I don't think. That mentality of not just running straight into the person.
Yeah, well, are you getting the situation where you run into them and it, like, you expecting to kill and you're not?
Yeah, it's that old roller mentality. I'm going to have to try and quell that from my mind. This is a new weapon. This isn't so much a roller as it is a new weapon.
Yeah.
It is a gun.
It's a new thing I need to learn. I can't just keep on doing what I was doing.
That would be a bad idea.
Right now I'm using the shiny like jewelry gun that I was using towards the end of last stream, just because I've been finding that's working pretty well for me.
Good to know the Splash-O-Matic is still getting plenty of use as well.
I tend to alternate between this and the roller. The roller that has, I think the roller with the Kraken in the pack with it.
Ah, yes.
Because I think the Ink Strike technically is more useful, especially like with like how I tend to do things, but it's just so much fun crashing into shit with a Kraken whenever I'm using that one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh. This is going quite well in my team's favour, but I'm also getting killed a lot. So it seems like your team might be the kind of just not clocking onto the fact that it's not a deathmatch, or not sure.
Seems that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's got their play style, I guess.
Well, let's see how much we can cover up in the last few seconds, although I do not think it's going to help.
Nah, that's an orange, mate.
That is definitely a yellow win.
Yeah. How much buy though? That's the question.
Oh, fair enough.
Bit. Yeah.
A little bit over 20%.
Good start on my end then, even though it's my team who did all the work, as we can see by this graph. Or table even.
One thing that people seem to think is a possibility of what will happen is that Octolings might become a selectable character.
That could be interesting.
Whether or not that might be a DLC thing or something like that, I don't know, but a lot of people have been hacking like the models and such, and they actually found a goggleless Octoling model, which leads people to believe that there may well be an Octoling that you can play as. I'm just not sure when it will happen yet, or even if it will happen.
Yeah, because when we get these kind of data mines, you've got to bear in mind that there's a good possibility that things were just left in, like leftovers. It doesn't necessarily mean we're definitely going to see all this stuff that we find adapted and used. It might just be that they kind of were working on something and changed their mind on it or something. But yeah, anything's possible at this point, isn't it, really? Oh, hey.
Indeed. Although I do like data mines, it's like opening a Christmas present early. I actually looked at the patch notes for Diablo 3 2.3. Next season's going to be amazing in that game. I'm going to have to play some, I think. Not sure whether I'll stream it. That's something I'm going to have to debate over the next few weeks.
I think all I really remember in terms of like patch notes that really interest me are some of the ones from The Sims from a while back. So I don't really play them games that much, but I remember seeing these patch notes for things like, I forget exactly, but things like death can no longer father children and that kind of stuff. And it's like, in any other game this would make no fucking sense whatsoever.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh.
One thing I do always like about The Sims, just the absurd things you can do in that game. I'm not even sure if you can do much of that in The Sims 4 is the problem. I know you could, like in The Sims 3, you can have like entire ghost families.
I remember when that game was first announced, I think that was last E3, wasn't it, rather than this year. I think a lot of people were like really annoyed that a lot of things were cut from 3. I don't know whether that's been like patched in now, or whether it's just been sort of left, but...
Yeah. It'll be interesting to find out, I suppose, so that's something for me to look up at the end.
Yeah. Blue's getting a bit too close to home.
That's okay. I'm in their base.
Okay, I'll drop the Ink Strike in there. Granted, it's attempting to drop an Ink Strike was what got me killed last time, but I'll crack on beyond it. Nah, that's Believer who got me.
Ah, damn. Nice job, Mike Tendo.
He's been doing pretty well again. He was him who kind of got me while I was trying to fire an Ink Strike earlier.
Came in behind the Milesky.
Yeah, Mike Tendo just got me again, so good on him.
Oh, damn.
This is, I reckon, a blue.
It is looking very blue.
Gotta be ever blue.
Well, we gave it a good shot this time.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't just take it down
Yeah.
unwillingly.
I love it when you can see the little outline from an Ink Strike, like dead set in the middle, like we can here.
Yeah. To clarify about what's going to happen with the Ink Strikes, there was a... I wouldn't say so much it was a bug, but I think it was maybe just an oversight. Basically, an Ink Strike would always end up taking a certain percent radius of the inkable terrain, so it scales based on map size. And what was going on in the ranked games, there was the Kelp Dome, that was it. Since the Kelp Dome is technically a very large map, what people were actually doing was they're setting Ink Strikes on the tagged area, and they'll literally tag it 100% just with one Ink Strike.
Crafty.
So yeah, they're going to be adjusting that now so that it no longer scales with size, and it will be a more consistent size, is the words they used.
Yeah, little things like that do tend to pass by though, don't they? So, this has been
absolutely.
acknowledged. Let's see, let's get back up there. You're not on my team this time, so I'm sorry I have to drop my support for you.
That's alright. I understand.
As I say that, two of your guys get me, so maybe I should just kind of not taunt. It's karma, that is.
In a nutshell. I know somebody's got Ninja Squid and also Ninja Jump.
Alright.
Taking full advantage of that. That's a Milesky there. A lot of defense actually as well.
Yeah, I've got full mobility over the map, haven't you?
The man is packing.
Like with like multiplayer heavy games, this is normally kind of the interesting period in their lifespan, where people have now got their strategies set for the most part. So
Absolutely.
it's nice to see people kind of now at a point where they know what they're doing, they've got their plans, so it's kind of a very skill-based thing. So what I'm saying is I'm going to lose all the matches tonight.
Getting excuses ready already.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the deal, isn't it? Like, you either learn to play the game or you learn to make excuses, and I'm just playing to my strengths.
I'm not entirely sure if I should be encouraging such a statement.
Yeah. Well, I've just got you, so there's that. Man, I'm doing awful this match. I'm only at like 300 things and we're in the last minute. Let me get up this. Is that you?
Maybe.
Yeah, we got each other.
We live together, we die together.
Hey, brothers. Somewhere, I think, and change that. Someone's shooting at me, I'm not. I'd rather they weren't.
Oh man, somebody is making mincemeat out of our base. I'll patch it up as quickly as possible. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Lever.
damn.
Thing may have just got you the win.
Oh, that's kind of split in the middle, I reckon.
No, you definitely got it.
Actually, yeah, we got that big chunk on the left, don't we?
Then it just
yeah.
came in and toughed up most of our base in like the last few seconds.
Yeah. Just kind of thinking because I saw the giant chunk of green, but I also saw that your chunk of pink was fragmented. So.
True that. Alright, how many people are part of HFC? Well, officially there's Entom, MBM, Gamer Richie, and... Oh, who was the last guy?
Helldragon?
Yeah, Helldragon, that was it. So, you got the 4 main members, and then you got like a couple of other guys who do things on the side, like myself and Flame.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also obviously have people on the side who do like collab stuff, so you got Brain Scratch, Find the Computer Room, H4.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of people who come by and help out.
It's basically world domination, just merge with everybody.
Pretty much. Collab all the things.
Collab is kind of our front term for it. It really is just world domination.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, apparently you can't go up there.
Oh crap, bombs. That's
These are bad.
Yeah, got somebody though. And that. Yeah, that was you.
Yep, that was me.
Axel, we can see you.
Unfortunately, the Inksuka doesn't work too well at point blank range.
Get to somewhere useful. There we go. And that was a pretty gutsy jump on my part, because I jumped from the bit on the side to the centre, and I very nearly fell in the pit.
Very nice. Unfortunately, he also fell towards me.
Apparently the stream stopped for Axel. Oh, it's working now. Oh, that's alright.
Ah, cool. Good to know.
I've noticed Believer's doing pretty well as well on your team.
He is doing the work, that's for sure.
Got a pretty sweet job going with a roller. And who's that?
Yeah, he's putting that carbon roll to work. I need to get some pointers off him.
Bye bye.
I figured you might do that.
This is what I aim for. I always feel like I'm doing something really like special when I get to like the last minute and I'm still finding new unpainted patches.
It's like having your own archaeological dig. There was once a squid that inked this portion of land over 10,000 years ago.
Commentators curse Axel, turn your quality down, mate.
Or you gotta do it like Deckard Cain or something like that.
I haven't seen any paintbrushes yet, so I wonder whether...
Yeah, I think people may have either given up on the paintbrushes or maybe like the odd few are like the ones that are absolutely dedicated to it.
The artists of the group. Yeah. Although I suppose the paintbrush that's more useful when you're in ranked.
Oh yeah, definitely. In ranked is probably a lot more useful.
Because I noticed a lot of people just sort of getting a habit of making the trail, and just so whenever they respawn they can just go along that rather than having to jump to the middle, because if they jump straight to the middle, obviously you just get shot straight away.
Exactly, and you have a lot of speed as well, so you can actually get to the place you need to get to a lot sooner. But I got my first win! Yay! Hopefully not the last win I'll get today as well.
Yeah.
I think we've almost got a full house of HFC dudes here. I'm pretty sure we have at least 6.
Well, majority wins enough.
Yeah, we got a majority, so that's always nice to see.
And we're back in the skate park.
It's like, Mom, watch me do an ollie!
Yeah. Check those 6 stunts, bro. As you can probably tell, I'm really out of touch with cool people.
Yeah, what are the cool kids doing at the skate park these days?
Hello, fellow children.
What do you mean I'm not down with it anymore?
No, it's the children who are out of touch.
Alright, Principal Skinner, calm down.
I got Sriracha, yes, Sriracha got me. Who's got the bazooka? Oh, that's Milski.
That's my boy.
Got me 1 shot. And I didn't even see it coming.
I bounced off Erox twice and still didn't kill him.
Yeah,
It's like, dunk! Maybe this time, dunk! Nope.
I say that as I just saw someone with a paintbrush.
Oh, brilliant. It's not a dying art after all.
Volmis, that's how you pronounce it now.
Not a good start for the blue team. We've still got 1/2 the game left to go, so hopefully we can bring it back.
I just instinctively jumped into blue ink, and I don't know why, because I haven't been on the blue team yet this
Maybe you thought it was water and your squiddly primal instincts kicked in.
No, but these are special squids who drown in water, remember?
Yeah, true that. Alright, you're some kind of mutant squid that likes water.
Wait, a mutant squid likes water? I don't know, I'm just confusing myself now.
Yeah, so let's head about this the better.
Before my brain hurts.
David Attenborough would actually have a heart attack and die if he tried to explain this in any kind of rational way.
Yeah.
And we don't want him to go too soon.
It will, like Splatoon, it will never be as realistic as a like quality representation like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
exactly how science and animals work. Oh, paintbrush is after me. Is this revenge?
Quite possibly. I'm gonna say it is.
Right, let's just paint. We're getting near the end. Or ink. Paint or ink, I'm not quite sure exactly. I think it's ink. Gotcha.
Ah, damn. At the last minute as well.
I reckon if you were using the other roller, you probably would have got me, because I think that touched me then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it probably did. Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, this is quite a scatter shot, isn't it?
Nah, you definitely got it.
No, it's
Not by
only
much,
50.
but you still had it. I noticed the squids towards the end of the game definitely being larger on your side than they were on mine.
I'll keep forgetting to look at them, actually.
Yeah. Just reading through Axel's thing again. He told me this in Skype the other day. So, if you're looking for someone to buy some drinks, Axel's your man.
Yeah.
He got a big hit at work the other week. One can always dream, Axel.
And we're still not on teams, so I guess I'm up against you again.
Yep.
This map's got quite a few cool little details. Like, I like the zeppelins going overhead,
Oh, yes.
and the higher, like the normal standard balloons and all. But oh, what's going on here? It's okay, panic over. I didn't die. I did die.
Yep, that was me. Sorry.
God damn it.
Don't worry. Tomalski got the revenge kill for you.
Good stuff. Hey, Axel, treat us anyway, mate.
Go on, be a bro.
This doesn't seem to be my night. I'm not doing too well again.
Maybe next time.
Got a believer with the bazooka thing. Oh. But I'm gonna paint over this.
Ah, damn. Got completely destroyed by the paintbrush.
The paintbrush guy's pretty good with it. I've noticed.
Oh yeah, he must have been using it since the beginning. He knows some tricks with it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain.
Paintbrush master. It was like just aiming at my spawn point. It doesn't work, guys. Oh, you shoot.
It works well enough.
I died in the process, so it probably does. I haven't played Woolly World. It does look kind of cool though, although I've never really played any of the Yoshi games.
I played Yoshi's Story on the N64. I rented it out back in the day when, you know, video and game rental stores were still a thing.
Back when rental shops had actual competition and you didn't have to kind of resort to the one that swallows your card details. Yeah. Yep. Why is that this kind of like mental argument with myself when I see little patches? Is it worth cleaning up the patches where I am, or is it worth looking for a bigger patch? And then I get distracted and you kill me anyway, so...
Whilst you were trying to launch an ink strike, no less. Although I don't think it did much good.
Yeah, so listen to
pretty
self.
much creamed our asses.
Listen to self, don't think.
Don't think, do. Good advice for a lot of things in life.
This game does have motion controls. I personally play with them turned off because I'm not a fan of them.
For me, with all those damn points. My god. She's good with that paintbrush. Or he. I can't tell which.
I get a lot of people do like the motion controls because they let you be more accurate, but I can never really keep my hands straight enough to not have to be constantly resetting it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what annoyed me when I was first playing the test fire, is that I was finding myself spending more time resetting the controls than actually shooting, so I just turned them off and didn't look back.
I'd say it's definitely down to preference and it's not for everyone, but I would say it's probably the superior way to play if you can get your head around it.
Yeah. Well, it's an accuracy thing, right? So if you can do it, you've got more options available to you, but, you know, I'm kind of not that kind of player. Oh. Being chased by a whole lot of cyan. Oh, there you are. Oh, not you in particular, paintbrush guy. Oh, this looks pretty solid both sides, so...
No, you're kicking our asses currently.
Well, I'm on your team right now, but I was thinking more like in terms of the bases, who's got what base. Roller roller da.
Peter roller da! I want that to be the special, just, you know, like a Zamboni.
Yeah.
They have like cleaning up the ice and hockey rings and things. I'd love to have one of those.
Ooh, still some base left to paint. That shouldn't be the case.
This ain't looking good for the pink team.
No, the Blues have definitely taken their dominance here. I'll just see what I can do, and yeah. Oh, I'm just missed the ink strike, but now I've got 2 guys after me, so that didn't end well. Stream's buffering. Is it looking alright?
Seems okay on my side. Just give it a minute. We'll refresh it.
Because I know every now and then Twitch has a few problems where things randomly sort of drop, but you know. Oh, I've seen a little bit of lag in this match, so just, you know,
Not much.
Just the paint not appearing until a second later thing, but yeah, could be worse, I think.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be me right now. Oh my goodness.
So that match happened.
Yeah, it certainly did happen. I wish nothing more now than to purge it from my memory forever.
Yeah, Tom, can you remove this from the usual one, mate? This didn't
Don't
happen.
do that! No! No.
We didn't get our asses kicked too much. Nah, that was a good game, guys.
No, I am capable of taking my losses.
Yeah. I know some people do tend to have a habit of getting a bit salty in that. I tend to just kind of accept,
Laugh it
you
off.
know. It's not worth getting annoyed about, is it?
Quiet acceptance followed by sobbing into a pillow after the stream is over.
We don't mention that part. Oh, we're on a
Well,
team
let's
again.
hope this one goes a bit better.
Yeah. I sincerely hope it does.
Well, yeah, because you're on my team. That's literally the only reason.
Yeah. I just like winning. And in order to do that, I need a team to carry me.
Nope. I knew the ink strike was coming. I just couldn't get out in time.
It happens. Yeah. Set that over there. Hopefully that got a little bit of ground covered on their side.
I got believer.
Okay,
And
there we
Erox
go.
before I got killed.
Into the action. There we go.
Let's get straight in there.
Thankfully, without having someone with a roller there, but Eric's got me anyway. Gotcha, believer. Yeah, I'm noticing like all the rock and pop signs on the wall now from Miiverse.
Yep.
Casually hiding in the plants.
I just wanted to be a presenter of Garden Thoughts.
It's a good place to kind of refill your ink though, because people don't tend to think to stop there.
Yeah, that's true. The path's less travelled and all that.
And I got a bit close to the enemy base and so I actually didn't like that.
No, they did not.
I think you launched that ink strike a bit too early, whoever that was, because I was there to paint over it. If you leave that stuff to the last second, then it ends up being that little bit more effective.
Unfortunately, this looks like another loss.
I don't think it's as embarrassing as a loss though, so I'm not too fussed about that one.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's just see the numbers.
It looks like at least
Not too bad.
Less than 10%, I suppose that you're right on that one.
Mm.
I'm going to try the dual squelcher halfway through, just to give a couple of new weapons a decent showing here.
Can do.
So, just remind me at 9 o'clock to go ahead and do a real-time weapon change.
Yeah, and that when we do that, I might go onto the roller, because I like playing the roller.
Gotta try out the new hotness.
Well, the old hotness.
So apparently there may be several characters coming from the Smash ballot according to Mike Tendo. If so, that could be very interesting.
Yeah, I wonder where they go with, like, cause have they published like the outcomes from that at all, or do they just keep
Not yet. I'm not sure when they were planning on publishing them, but they definitely haven't been published yet. I think if they were, the internet would have exploded by now, and I would know.
I would imagine it might not be in their best interest to publish it, because there's a good chance that like highly requested characters they might not like be able to get the rights to and that, and they don't want to say okay.
Well, they may well have already stopped the ballot, and they're in the process of doing that right now.
Possibly, but the risk they kind of face with publishing them is like if this character who like millions of people voted for, like they can get the rights to, then it's kind of like doesn't look that great on the surface, does it? So they're saying here's some new characters we took with input from your votes or something like that.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
It's just the kind of like thing you have to accept when it's taking community votes and stuff, because if they could just get anyone we asked for, they probably would, but there's especially like in terms of third party characters and that, there's other companies they've got to go through first.
There we go, I think I'm starting to get some of my groove back.
Good stuff. I'm apparently not. Mike Tendo's saying probably in August or October for the results.
August seems believable, though I would not be surprised if they decided on an October date instead. Yeah, just to give them as much time as they feel they need.
Because, like, especially for a fighting game, like character balancing things does take a little while, so they probably want a bit more time to work on that kind of thing.
Yeah, as long as they take the time. I mean, obviously we've got quite a lot to see us through so far, so...
And generally it is nice to see, like, ongoing support for a game, especially something like Smash, where there's a lot you can do with it.
Absolutely.
This is looking very blue dominant.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, actually.
Okay, I didn't realise that was a solid object that I was meant to jump at the bottom of the ramp. And connection drop.
Really?
Yeah, connection drop on my end. It used to live.
I think somebody on their side might have dropped... No, they were just in the midst of respawning.
Alright. If I go back in, hopefully it will let me rejoin your match on the next game.
Yeah, that is definitely a blue win. Really not doing very well today. I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Yeah, we have good times and bad times for multiplayer, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose it had to happen eventually. Maybe it'll change once I try to custom dual squelcher. Who knows?
Have you played many matches before we started with this new roller?
No. This is the first time I've actually logged in since all the updates and such.
Alright, so you're kind of going into it blind anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's wait for a spot to open up. Curious, when it showed you results of that match, did it show me as like having 0 points, or did it give me
Yeah,
points?
it did show you as having 0.
That's annoying because I got like 500 or something.
Oh, fair enough.
Actually match Cherry to help me out.
Doing that product placement thing again.
That unpaid product placement stuff.
Yeah, what did I tell you about that? We can't just give away that stuff for free. We told you this the first time we did this stream.
I'm great at this marketing, Mark. Alright, it looks like I'm not going to get into max until the next one, so I'll just sit this one out.
Alright, yeah.
So stage 5 of the squid jumps.
Couldn't quite get Mike 10 though.
I think I've kind of got a strategy in the squid jumps and not slide too much when you're on the ice platforms. You just kind of tap the opposite direction to the way you're falling as you're getting close to the bottom, and it doesn't kind of knock you aside quite as much. Pro squid jump strats. There we go. Oh, moving platforms. I'm not liking this.
Managed to get Hamalski. After some intense trying to throw a bomb and then ducking back behind the wall. Uh-oh. The Brushmaster appeared. Just completely killed me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how much movement speed does she have? Wow. I am impressed by the amount of movement speed she managed to accumulate on that gear.
So, I know the paintbrush is an actually pretty fast weapon, but like, what other things are there that adjust your speed?
When you're painting, you're just very, very mobile.
Oh, just the paintbrush in general?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I was wondering whether it was like tied in with another piece of equipment you could add to your get up that would like swap a super knock you over.
Exactly, and with more movement speed on your gear, you can really get around.
I like speedy setups, but
definitely helps. I might actually have this match. That'd be nice.
Good stuff.
Just try and do as much cleanup as I can at the end, and hopefully that will do it. Hey! Although I do notice some craters from ink strikes of past.
Yeah.
I score on my team as well.
Just kind of
Volmy
like,
still manages to get 1,000, even though he's on the losing team.
well played, I guess. That sounds pretty impressive actually. Cause
Yeah, he or she is rocking that paintbrush. And you're back in as well. Wonderful.
Nice. We can now do battle once more. Oh, Twix, if your chat would stop crashing on me, that would be lovely, thanks. I don't even know if I'm missing messages, I just get a little notice saying we're unable to connect to chat.
I don't even get that. If I get disconnected out of chat, it'll be like 5 minutes of silence and suddenly, hello? Are you there?
Is anyone there? Are we just talking to ourselves right now? I'm back in, so here we go.
Yep, business as usual. Did you get to change a weapon?
No, I didn't think of that because I know you were gonna drop
fair
as
enough.
well, so I'll probably change then. Because at the time I was just thinking, let's try and get straight back in. Lord knows we can only put up with me talking about Squid Jump for so long. You think you're being sneaky, do you? The person who's trying to get me? Yeah, okay, you are being sneaky and you won. Again.
So there's no trying about it, sir.
Yeah. I'm not trying, I am gonna win.
Way double kill for me.
Yeah.
Although I just got killed by Sorachi. So we are doing very well.
I can see that. You guys are doing incredibly well. But I would ideally like to put a stop to that, but thanks to you, yeah, it's not going to be happening.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you?
Yeah, I always like it when I kind of like start talking, oh, I've lost, and then I see it's you, and it's like that extra layer of, oh, god damn it. Yeah, paintbrush person is doing really well.
Oh yeah, doing work for sure.
Let's just clear up where this ink strike went off. Gotta be tidy.
Oh, I'm sure they wouldn't mind if it was a little bit rough around the edges.
Some of us here are unnecessarily perfectionists.
I don't think being a perfectionist in this situation is actually in any way near an advantage as you think it will be.
No, I'm being shot up. Better tidy up. Yeah, if I just sort of shoot from the side here, it won't achieve much, but I might get something achieved. I think I'll let that ink strike off a bit too early. Ink strikes are most advantageous when you do them like within the last 10 seconds, because then people haven't really got the time to clean up after them.
Exactly.
Now, this has got to be like about 30% different at least.
I would imagine so. Although you did get that bit nearish the middle.
Yeah, that one little patch. Oh yeah.
48%.
Yeah, 48. That was a thing.
Indeed it was. And everybody on my team got at least 1,000 points. That is quite a sight.
Yeah.
And I'm only 1,000 off getting level 20 as well. I'll soon be able to join the max level master race.
Yeah. I'm still 14.
It's okay, you'll be old enough to drink soon.
Technically I have been for a while, but nah.
Not in Splatoon years, you're not.
True. One more person, come on.
Yeah, you play some pretty good games there, Rox. You've got yourself a well-deserved rest. Ancient Bon.
That's cool, no?
Just reminds me of that teacup dude from One Piece.
Never watched it.
Then you have got a lot to learn, my friend.
Have I?
It'll be pretty difficult for me to explain nearly 700 episodes worth of content, so I'm not going to do it. If you're that curious, you can look it up yourself.
It's okay, I'm not. I have a terrible attention span, I'm not gonna lie.
That's alright.
I'm kind of out of the loop with Pokemon, and that was like the one long ongoing thing that I did kind of follow on.
I have been keeping up with X and Y, and it's pretty damn good.
I've kind of got a bit of a bad taste in my mouth after Black and White, because I found that series to be...
X and Y definitely makes up for it.
I did see they'd kind of up the production value a lot, like with the animation and stuff, from what I did see of it.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely worth it. It makes up for X and Y in spades.
Not Black and White, but yeah.
It's sort of more closer to sort of how Sinnoh was in terms of quality.
Oh, that's alright, I like Sinnoh. Like, granted the pacing was completely whack at times, but at least like the character development and stuff in Sinnoh was pretty well done.
Exactly.
Because it did amaze me how like they had almost a year's worth of filler between the 7th and 8th gym, and then ran out of time at the end, which is why the league was so rushed. Like, how do you cock that up?
Yeah, I really have to question the sense of priorities on that one.
Yeah,
I mean, how do you do that when you've been doing this for 5 regions now? Seriously.
Yeah. I think trying to go the opposite route of that was kind of what damaged Black and White a lot, because it felt like they were rushing through it at the start, and then it got to this point where whenever
they were kind of kicking their heels a bit, trying to figure out what to do exactly.
And the fact that they kind of made Team Rocket, like all grimdark, edgy shit, that just didn't work. Because even in like past regions and that, there were always kind of dull filler episodes, but at least then you had some like Team Rocket shenanigans to at least make it entertaining if it weren't the most interesting. But when you take that out, you end up with just Ash sticking around for 20 minutes, and it's just not fun to watch.
Yeah. Agreed. Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, it's kind of Pokemon's format inherently. There's gonna be a lot of downtime just because they have to show off every Pokemon somehow. But like, it's just how they handle that makes all the difference.
Exactly. They've handled it pretty well thus far, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully the pacing doesn't get thrown off towards the end like it did in X and Y, but so far they're doing very, very well, so I have high hopes.
The fact that there hasn't been any sort of Gen 7 announcement tells me they might kind of try to explore characters and stuff a bit more, given they've got at least an extra year to them than they did with Black and White.
Yeah.
Black and White, that kind of, they had X and Y coming on the tail, I think, and that's why when they finished the league, they had this awkward period of nothing happening. That's the Decalore Islands arc. 'Cause that literally was just filler, wasn't it?
What will happen for Sinnoh Remake or New Generation? Traditionally, they always do the New Generation before they do a remake. So, going by that tradition, I'm going to say they're going to do New Gen first.
Possibly, but then Gen 5 kind of picked up the vibe that I should probably not expect the traditional anymore, so we'll just wait and see what happens.
They haven't broken away from it so far.
Well, I guess, but I think it will be in their interest to give us something new before anything else, whether that takes the form of a traditional kind of Pokemon game or whether that's something else, but like having 2 remakes in a row, it wouldn't be the best idea, I don't think.
No. It would be in their best interest to keep the tradition, although I might understand if they decide to do the 4th gen remake first. And I also reached level 20!
Good stuff, mate. Yeah.
Where is my single balloon saying congratulations for reaching level 20?
Yeah. That one that's had a bit too much helium and so it flies straight out of your vision anyway. But yeah, Gen 4, I would like to see it remade purely because I think that's the generation that needs most changed, or at least added to. Because Gen 4 in its raw form did feel a little bit kind of incomplete in certain regards.
I can probably agree with that. I mean, that's partly why Platinum existed.
Yeah.
There was just so much wrong with Diamond and Pearl as a game that Platinum kind of had to fix things in order to go forward.
Yeah, I'd never picked up Platinum purely because Diamond and Pearl wasn't the most exciting thing, so I didn't really have that drive to go through it again.
Well, it's more they had an 8th gym leader with only 2 electric type Pokemon, and then they give you a fire type Elite 4 member with only 2 fire types, because that's literally all that existed in the game.
Yeah,
They completely cocked that up.
I like Rapidash, but it's not going to hold a series.
No. It's like Rapidash, Infernape, Lopunny, Steelix, and... Oh, what was the last one that he had? Was it Drifblim?
Yeah, the balloon one. Like, fuck, I think that kind of got away. I think his one had Will-O-Wisp, so technically that's covering the fire ground, but nah, it's not fire type, mate.
It's so far away from being a fire type, it's untrue.
Yeah, and it's not even like a thing with Lance, where like his Pokemon aren't necessarily dragons, but they look like dragons, like so with Charizard and Aerodactyl. It's literally just a...
Well, he just had 3 Dragonites, that's all you need.
Sweet Simon, the baby Jesus, get yourself a Dragonite.
Etc, etc.
I fucking love that video, by the way.
Yes, it is pretty damn good.
So I would say Dragonite is my favourite Pokemon overall, just behind just alongside Charizard.
Hamaisuki got a communication error as well, apparently.
Oh, what, in this game or the last?
This one, apparently. He said he'll be back in as soon as he can, so hopefully he'll be able to get back in post-haste.
We're kind of at the halfway point, so do you want to change weapons after this?
Yeah, we may as well. Will probably be a good time to do a weapon switch if there was one.
Yeah. I'll get my roller game on. That's the point. Do we have more than 8 people in chat who play the game?
I'm not entirely sure, actually, to be honest with you. It's always difficult trying to figure out who like is here from the chat and who isn't just on the fly. I suppose as we get more regulars, it'll be easier to identify.
Yeah, you kind of start to notice these names popping up like from last week and stuff after a while, which is pretty cool.
Exactly. You start to get an idea of who the regulars are.
Will they do anything for Pokemon's 20th anniversary? I think if they did, it wouldn't necessarily be some kind of oh Jesus Christ, that's cool. But it wouldn't be a kind of dedicated like thing, like main series game. I reckon they'd probably do like either a spin-off or like an anime special or something. Yeah, you got me a lot there, Sorachi.
You are the meat puppet of that game. Alright, let's go change weapons. I'm going to try out this custom Jewel Squelcher.
And do you want to guess what numpty accidentally pressed continue?
Oh, that's okay. I can just join your game then.
Yeah.
Or at
and
least
then
try.
Once you're back on stream, I can back out and change mine. But yeah.
Oh, alright. There we go. Join. Hopefully I can get in there on time.
Yeah, you're in.
Yep, I did. Sweet.
Oh, let's see Gen 4 protagonists coming to play with us.
I remember when Diamond and Pearl was first released and they announced the English names for the trailers. I was like, that's my name. Just, you know, sort of like in that. Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Were you at a stage where people would call you it, like refer to you as him for the bands?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what they'll do for 20th anniversary, but they'll no doubt do something.
Yeah.
Just a matter of what they will do.
Because in that regard, I should point out my first name is Harry, and I grew up at a time when Harry Potter first came out. And that was fun.
I can imagine.
Yeah. The fact that I now wear glasses, well, also doesn't help my case.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Ooh, the range on this thing is pretty immense.
What one is it you're using now?
The custom Jewel Sculpture.
Oh, right. Is that the sniper-like one, or...?
Not, it isn't the sniper-like one. It just seems like a very long-range, rapid-fire weapon.
It can be quite useful. One of the giant tornado things going on. I jumped.
Hey, I got you!
I got that little bit too close to the thing going off.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I seem to do with that thing. Oh, damn. Didn't even notice that guy in there.
Spatial awareness isn't my strongest suit. But I've got Agent 1. Ah, hey Donny.
Hey, Dolly's here.
Let's see, I'm surrounded by a lot of the other colour, but where do I start?
Oh, damn. Good job, Ricky, whoever you are. Need to find a good place to put down my beacon.
I'm not sure the ink's squishy per se, but...
I don't know. I wouldn't want to rub my face all over it, that's for sure. That's not something I don't think I can recommend.
Take quite a lot of cleaning up after the fact. Oh, got Rhonda. This is an orange.
It is looking a bit like it, isn't it?
Definitely. And now there's another tornado thing going off, so that's my whole base covered. Actually,
It doesn't actually cover, it just does a good job at... Yeah. It does cover a wide area, just not with ink. It's just death.
The entire base is covered in death. But yeah, I think
Precisely.
it wasn't necessarily the best placed one, so it was kind of most of in its range was a wall. There, yeah, you just got to kind of aim them a little bit more accurately if you're trying to do some damage. But, yeah.
And the last minute inking, and I think that's a yellow.
Yeah, it wasn't as it's not as bad as it was, but it's still not great on my part. Yeah, 10%, that's not too bad. Right, I'm gonna back out here to change a weapon, and then I'll try to get in your game when I'm done.
Alrighty then. See you in a bit.
Let's play closer to
Everyone here is level 20, I think it's set for you.
What was that, sorry?
I think almost everybody is level 20 except for you in this game.
Yeah.
Oh no, Believer's 14, Malski's 19, and you're 14 as well, so over half. With 2/3 if when Hamalski finally hits the big 2-0.
I should probably put a bit more time into this outside of streams to try and build that up, but just time as and when, really.
Hey, Starland! How are you doing? Good of you to join us. We got Konjan here in your stead for this game, by the looks of it.
Okay.
Oddly enough, another level 20.
I've got my roller, so I guess I'll try to get in your next match.
Yep, go for it.
In
Can't imagine it'll be too difficult.
In the meantime, I'll have a fight with this one little bit of hair that doesn't want to sit properly behind my headphones. Looking like Jesus, folks, I wouldn't recommend it.
And now I'm just thinking of the song.
What?
The song goes, he looks a little bit like Jesus.
I know that, but I can't pick out what
Oh, I can't. Oh, who did sing that?
People in the chat, help us out. This is playing on my mind.
Absolutely. Aha, Sriracha goes down. Oh, damn. Sriracha from behind.
I haven't just cut myself off, have I?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's alright, because I've got another call coming and I wanted to make sure I press the right thing.
Now with a slip of my fingers, I will make Flame disappear.
Okay, apparently no one else knows the song either, so we'll just have to wait for the look it up after the fact, I reckon.
Yeah, but it looks off.
Is it that Killers song when you were young? Is that
Killers? Oh, it may be the Killers.
I think it is actually, yeah.
It sounds right. It sounds right, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Just reset my OST, seeing as it reached the end, I think. There we go.
Am I going to be streaming Splatfest? Me, myself, won't be, but that's not to say it won't altogether, because I'm actually booked in to play some Quiet Imperium that week.
Alright.
Which is a board game that can take anywhere between 6 and 8 hours.
Ah, so you might be a little while there.
Yeah, just a bit. It depends. We have had games that ended in 4.5. But that was only because I cheesed my way to getting 5 victory points, like, right at the end. It's like, suddenly I got 5 victory points out of nowhere, and then I just won.
Ignore my clicking, I put my music on too loud. There we go. See, like when we first did this first session, I tried feeding through the game audio, like through my capture cards, to try and get it, but for some reason, I don't know whether I had too much pressure going on my computer, but it was kind of skipping, so I thought I'll just find music on YouTube and play that, just so I got something to keep me mind focused on that.
Yep. Low score in that game, but only by a couple of points.
As long as it wasn't as big of an embarrassment as that other one.
No, there was only 3% in it.
That's
I think it
pretty
was either
good,
3
actually.
or 4%. Hey, I'm back in as well. Wonderbar.
Good. I'm back.
But yeah, I mean, you'll be made aware whether or not there will be a Splatfest stream going on by whomever. So just keep an eye on Twitter and all that, and you should see an announcement on there before too long.
Yeah, if you want to pay attention specifically to the HFC stuff, Tom's got that in Tom64_HFC account that he's pretty much like stream announcements, video announcements, that sort of thing. So if you keep an eye on that one.
You'll never be uninformed again. You'll know exactly what is going on in the world of HFC. Nice try. I mean, you got hit twice. I didn't know when exactly you noticed what was going on here.
No, I was too busy rolling into the wall. But I just saw that gun in like the kill cam and that, and it reminds me of one of the, I can't remember the name, I guess the Forerunner weapons in Halo 3, and like that giant one that was basically a mini rocket launcher thing.
Oh yeah, that thing.
That's what it reminds me of. Now I've got to readapt using the roller. For probably the last time, let's have some unfiltered Kraken. Okay, and I'm out.
Oh damn.
It seems to be a bit more balanced than the last couple of matches I was in.
Well, Volmies is still wrecking people all over the place at the moment, so you'll probably be pleased by that news, I'm sure.
Definitely. I panicked because I saw an ink strike go off, and then I realised it was my colour, and my emotions on the situation flipped entirely. That wasn't a good place to get an ink low. Kraken. I should have probably headed towards the other team's base rather than my own then. My mistake.
Might be an idea.
Yeah, just cover some other ground because I think I've got people back at my base.
Oh, there's a bit of lag. That was a lot of lag.
Not noticing any on my end, so hopefully it doesn't kick you out.
Nah. Seems like just a blip, if anything. So I wouldn't be too concerned.
That's alright. Bit close to the enemy spawn point, I'm now getting shot at. Understandably, but... Oh, welcome back, Happy Bear.
Hey, Happy Bear. Good to see you back. Ouch.
Just paint the town tonight with a Kraken in the last few minutes.
I think this looks like a pink one. Yeah, definitely a pink one.
Yes.
But the question is...
I don't know, there's a
how big of a victory was it?
Inflicted.
Oh, not that much.
No, it's only like 4%. So that's not too bad actually. But
No, definitely a lot closer. We're not getting the complete slaughterfest that we had been the last hour.
yeah.
But yes, I am using the custom dual squelcher Happy Bear. It's pretty good so far. It's a matter of getting used to it.
You managed to get me with it, so yeah.
It's not throwing me off as nearly as much as the carbon roller. You have to
What's
play
that
very differently than you're used to rollers with the carbon version.
What was that one you were using last week that you didn't really adapt to?
The rapid blaster.
That's the one. Yeah, I haven't tried that.
Yeah, apparently it is very much a support weapon. It doesn't really do much killing or inking. It's just very good for tearing your way through a path and getting your guys over there. Much like the paintbrush, but I think the paintbrush is infinitely more useful in that regard.
Well, I want to be the one who looks cool.
Trying to tell me imitating Bob Ross ain't cool?
Yeah, the paintbrush is cool. I was thinking more the other one. Yeah, I was sort of walking sideways for a bit, so we got a little bit of roller in italic. The person with a Japanese name just got me because I was too dumb to notice they'd put that weapon down in front of me.
Oh damn.
This is very weirdly distributed right now. Like
Just a bit. Although it is very orange right now.
Gotta try to change that. Actually, no, I was orange. I was getting confused there for a minute. I was looking at.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was getting.
Why would you want me to win?
Yeah, no, because I saw like people around me and they weren't shooting me, so I thought, wait, what's going on here? I didn't realise that the plants were counted as covered turf, but apparently they are. Okay, let's just fill in the base a little bit. Someone's really kind of trigger happy with that tornado weapon.
Yeah, that'll be me.
Oh shit, is it?
I just like to use it to cover a big area, make sure people don't get any ideas of cutting through.
Yeah, I prefer the ink strike for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got 2 people with ink strikes on my team by the looks of it.
I just very narrowly missed getting killed by one.
Better to be narrowly than definitely.
Yeah. Very true.
Oh, hello.
I thought I got you, but apparently I wasn't close enough. Chat plague, I don't know.
Oh no. Changed into the Kraken at just the right time. Well done, Sriracha.
I think this... actually, no, there's a lot more blue around the base, so it could be either way. Just try and... Nah, that's blue.
That has to be blue.
Yeah, because that was pretty balanced for a lot of it, and then it kind of got blued at the last minute.
Yep, 30%. That's more like it. These are the kind of victories I can get behind.
I could if I was on the winning team.
But yeah, the new roller takes some getting used to. Not quite. A lot of people are actually trying out the new weapons. We got one guy with a paintbrush at least in there. That would be Volmis. Which I can't help but think is a play on Volbeat and Illumis.
I was thinking that as well, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I just sort of had time to properly consider it. We got a couple of people with crack-ons. A squelcher. I'm using the dual squelcher. And then there's an aerospray dotted around as well.
Just claim all my early game points. I just paint all the stuff by the sides.
As you do.
Yep. That was a bad time to use the turn into a squid ability. I just sort of fell on the water.
Oh yeah, and the Splashomatic. I think the Splashomatic's probably been one of the most successful additional items we've had so far. That was an incredibly bad idea on my part.
Jesus Christ, I just saw the paintbrush speed, yeah. Waving that thing around like that one's business.
I just ran into an ink strike. Like literally from the spawn of my base. Yay, I'm gonna go. Nope, wait, no, I'm not.
That wasn't the smartest move that you've made, if I'm being honest.
Definitely not.
Ah, hey Guru.
Hey, Goro, how you doing? Oh, god damn it.
I'm just gonna make my way away from
The Master have too much defense. Calm it down. Seriously, again? I literally just tried to jump out of my spawn and suddenly ink strike.
Oh my god, I've just looked down at the map. Look at all that blue. or maybe avoid looking at the blue if you don't want to be worried.
Oh my god.
This might be
not
another
good at all.
center. Actually, we've got a minute, so let's try and make the best of a bad situation, I guess.
Indeed. Ink as much as you can. Wasn't getting away from that, apparently.
Just make my own little corner here in the side of their base just to recharge. And the sniper's on my tail. And said sniper just put a tornado down.
Well, it wasn't me. I only just got mine.
Nah, you're on my team this round, so that was the lever.
And blue team is 2 steps ahead of us at least.
I did just splat Milski, so there's that. Yeah, that's a blue.
Although, it was a lot worse a minute ago.
It's a more respectable loss on our part than it could have been, but
yeah, I mean, it's 30% compared to what could have been easily 40, 50 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, and we had Jordan disconnect as well, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm halfway through this level now, so...
You're almost there.
Yeah.
Keep at it. We'll get there before long.
Are we getting into that one quote soon?
We have some random Japanese/Chinese person by the looks of it.
Mm-hmm.
You did try very hard, Srirachi. And I got you on my team as well. How wonderful.
No, you're on the other team.
No, I was talking to in regards to Srirachi.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's just
You do have Volmis on your team though.
Yeah. Bringing the paintbrush skills. And then there's me with my casual roller.
It's the great battle of length versus girth.
Yeah. Let's decide whether I'm a 12-year-old and how I react to that or not. I love the kind of implications of my character with the hard hat and the roller. Like, am I gonna get injured while painting the floor?
Oh yeah, I should probably actually charge up my killer well before I get up there next time. Or at least try to.
Don't worry about that.
Well, of course you would offer me that kind of advice.
Yeah. Can't say I don't try to help people out.
No, I definitely can't fault that.
The Kraken doesn't seem to do as much in this map as it does in the skate park because there's like not as many ramps here to get the benefit of it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god.
And I suppose there's this one in the middle that if you're in the right place, the right time and that sort of thing, you would get a little boost from it, but otherwise not really.
Oh no, it's Brushy person again, and I'm dead.
Sniper got me, but that was my stupid fault for walking in the way. It's about half and half so far.
Well, I got Rwanda at least. That was a bit dumb of me. Went to go charge for ink, didn't realise I was over a grate with water waiting for me. But at the very least, it puts me near the spawn.
Yeah, I just saw someone set up that tornado thing, so I went behind them with the roller and caught them off guard, which I'm proud of.
Go on you. I think that might be a green win as well for you.
It does look like it's in our majority.
Who did we vote for in the Smash ballot? I can't actually remember who I voted for in the end. I think I voted for Bayonetta.
Axel voted for Tom 64.
Of course he would. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if memory serves I voted Bayonetta.
I kind of voted for a IP that came out exclusively on the Wii U for a time, and that would be the Trollface from Meme Run.
Oh god damn it.
I understand if you don't want to talk to me anymore.
That's okay, I think I can find some way to forgive you. Hey, Volmis is here! Finally able to log on to Twitch. I was wondering if you were actually watching the stream.
Oh, cool.
And he has confirmed it is a play in Volby and a Loomis. It is great to have you in the chat, sir.
Sweet. You're doing really well so far with that.
Yeah,
one.
I am legit impressed with your brush skills. You need to teach me your ways. I might have to give another go of the brush the next time I do a stream. Oh my goodness. Oh, of course it would be you. Straight away, you're going straight to work. Alright, I suppose there is another important question we need to figure out. Rock or pop?
Rock.
Oh, for me it's got to be rock.
Yeah.
I like my rock, I like my prog metal. There is a lot of stuff that I just dig generally in the rock environment, so I gotta go and represent rock, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I kind of go with rock purely because there's not a weeaboo trash option. Yeah, but like.
Oh yeah, of course. In America it was cats versus dogs, and in Japan it was rice versus bread. So every region gets a different choice.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're doing it like that. I wasn't expecting them to be region segmented, although I imagine that's kind of a thing of not putting too much strain on the servers.
Yeah, I guess so.
It kind of makes it a special event within the areas, so I'm not too fussed.
Yeah, it makes it not seem samey throughout the regions.
And they'll probably like rotate the themes, I'd imagine, like whenever they do another one, they'll probably switch them around a bit.
I don't know, they may still come up with completely new ones.
That's possibility, yeah. Either way, it's a change of pace, which really doesn't hurt.
What else they could do, really? Fruit versus veg?
Yeah.
Kids versus squids? No, wait, that's already a thing.
Yeah. Well, if you pick Squid, you have to play the whole game in the Squid form and not get anything done, so I wouldn't pick that one. I splatted Milski and Milski splatted me.
See a sniper trying to get up. Nice try, believer.
Nice try, person. Come on. I was trying to be clever, but they saw for it. I was trying to kind of hide behind the wall until they walked past me, but they saw me.
Had a very narrow scrape of an ink strike there. And I got you as well.
I did too, but it was kind of an underwhelming ink strike on the basis that the lag stopped it from coming straight in.
That looks like a pink one to me.
Yeah, that's gotta be. That's kind of padded around the outside, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's a kind of mid-tier win, I reckon.
Not quite a thrashing, but
not quite.
Sort of narrowing, sort
one.
of on the edge.
PAL Splatfest. Technically, that's the one that we're referring to next week.
Yep, that's right. There was a bit of a delay, unfortunately. I think it was something to do with like the servers choking up or something like that, with so many people trying to do it at once.
I think they just moved it back because I think they moved the US one back as well, so maybe it was something to do with that.
Yeah, sure. Because if they end up having 2 on the same week, that'll probably just cause more problems than solve.
Yeah.
Which I can completely understand. It just sucks that it had to be delayed.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have been able to do Splatfest without having to worry about other obligations in life. Like Galactic Conquest, for instance.
Yeah. There'll probably be another one shortly, so hopefully you'll be able to get in on that one, I guess. Just notice when I pick rock and I'm playing with a roller, it's gonna be a rock and roller.
Nice. Sorry, I can't even be mad at that one. Well done.
Take that as some kind of indication that I haven't fucked up too much.
No, that was legit good. I have to commend you on that one.
Yeah.
I know I like to guffaw at bad puns a lot, but I also have to give my props to when an actual decent one appears.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you don't encourage the good ones, all you get are bad ones.
That's a good way of thinking. Although then you get the ones that are so bad they are...
You just question whether humanity has taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah. I came out of my Kraken a bit earlier than I thought I would, so I was sort of stuck on the wall in other colour paint.
Yeah, Volmis, I did figure that the sprinklers were the ones getting you a lot of headway with those points.
I was just walking in circles with things are actually, yeah. Rice versus bread isn't that bad, though.
I get a feeling the second half of this stream for me is going to be a lot more successful than the first half. Oh, damn.
Splatted by the Splash-O-Matic.
A very delayed kill from Hamalski. So what, I'm going to go over to Srirachi and put down a beacon.
I'm just trying to dodge being shot at continually.
Always a solid strategy.
My strategy is don't lose. Yeah, the roller does suffer a little bit with all the ramps in the skate park, but that's what the Kraken backup's for.
Indeed it is. But it will not save you this day.
Nah, actually, I'm not sure. I think that's mainly pink win.
Yep, I would say that's a big win. Yeah, I tried out the ink brush on the... was it the second stream we did? Or was it the first?
I think it was the second one where the paintbrush came out and we were just tinkering around with it.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty solid, it's just I knew that it's going to be one of those weapons that was going to take a lot of practicing to figure out exactly how to use effectively. I'm glad there's some people out there that are sticking with it, because honestly at the beginning I didn't think it had a fair shot. Like a lot of people are thinking, oh, it's just a worse version of the roll, and I'm just like, no it isn't.
Yeah, it's got its own kind of strategies to use with it.
Alright, so do we think Team Pop or Team Rock will win? I think Team Pop might actually end up winning, even though my affiliation comes from Rock, personally.
Yeah, but don't forget...
Just because I think there's a lot of people who play Splatoon who might necessarily listen to, like, K-pop and things like that. Oh my goodness me.
But bear in mind,
that was a close call.
You can't stop the rock.
Oh yeah, that's true, you can't stop the rock. And there was also that song, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll.
There's a lot of songs along that kind of vein, when you think about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on. No. Gotcha, believer. And the Japanese person in the group didn't see me coming.
Oh, damn. I knew you were just about... Oh, no, that was Sriracha. I thought that was you then for a second. So, Volmis, I got a question for you. Would you say your gear also plays part of a contributing factor to how effectively you can use the brush? Or do you feel that's more your experience just shining through? Because I notice your equipment is very specialized. Like, you got a lot of movement speed on there, and you got a lot of ink saving as well. Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, he caught me trying to go around the sideway.
Well, I did. Probably down the beacon, actually.
I mean, it's a safety point sometime. There we go.
Oh, damn. I thought I could get you, but there was like 3 other guys waiting for you.
Good to have my squad backing me up, I guess.
You have homies.
Oh, everyone's hanging out on top of the point in the middle. Bye bye. Bye bye,
Not
Ronda.
quite. Ah, there you go, there you go. Oh no, that was Sriracha.
No, I was getting Ronda, who was kind of standing in the safe point at the top of that one in the middle.
That's very orange.
Yeah, it does look like that way.
Alright, let's see what Volmis has to say about the question I say. It's a little bit on gear and a little bit the ink brush itself. I don't actually think that run speed modifiers affect the roller's movement speed at all. It's just there for the ink resistance since I don't really have any other better shoes at the moment. Okay, so definitely a little bit of gear in there as well. I can understand, if you can specialize your gear towards certain weapons, you'll definitely have a huge advantage.
Hmm.
And of course, Ink Saver just is Ink Saver, it's pretty awesome.
Admittedly, my setup is more on what I see in the shop and think looks cool, which is really not the best approach, but hey, I'll roll with it.
Yeah, true that. Mine tends to not specialize, I just try to go for as many different effects as I possibly can.
Yeah. Someone painted like on one of the Miiverse posts, and it's just like one of these Splatoon characters holding a rock saying, "I like rocks."
Well, not to mention Rock also has the Rolling Stones. And the Stone Roses.
Yeah, it counts, yeah. We're used to Rolling Stones here. It's not a black team, we can't paint it black.
This is when they'll announce a special ink colour for the Rock team.
Yeah.
Black ink!
I would be totally down for that, just for the kind of fantastic side of it.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would totally be down for that. Does Bomb Range affect the Seeker? I think it does. Actually, wait, no, I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure the bomb is pretty much restricted to the suction bomb and the exploding Toblerones and the water balloons. I think a Seeker is a different beast entirely.
I've got one little streak going through the blue base now.
Hey.
And it's gone.
It's alright. We're coming back to enforce it.
Good stuff. I'll try and clean up our base a bit because there are people going to loiter in there.
Squad with me.
Okay, my attempts to clean up ended in death.
Oh, damn it. I noticed him just a little bit too late. Base Forever 12! Hello there, welcome to the stream. I am doing extremely well. How are you, good sir? Hopefully your day has been a good one.
I love how when you're rolling, you kind of need that one little squid mode push to get up the top of the ramps in this level. Like just that little bit that could got you over if you got someone chasing away. Nevertheless, I
got Sriracha with the tail end of the killer whale, so I'm happy with that. Alright, I'm coming in to give you support. Try not to die.
I love that you have to ask that. Don't die, please. Oh, I died. Apologies.
Oh, god damn it. Sriracha doing the work, but I think it's not enough.
Yeah, that looks pretty orange.
That does look pretty Sunny D to me. I've already tried using the new roller. I spent the first hour of the stream using it.
It didn't work quite too well, did it?
Although I'm not entirely sure if that was more just due to the other guys being that good and me using a new weapon not being as good. Although I do like the dual squelcher, it's pretty damn fun. It's sort of similar to oh, what was it? The Splashomatic, that was it. I was trying to remember the name of the weapon then.
I forget the names of all of them, that's why quite a lot of times when I bring up a certain weapon it's like, it's the one with the jewellery bits on it, or it's the roller thing, or... Is the roller actually called the roller? I forget now.
I'm pretty sure it is just called the roller. Of course,
That's
you got
right.
the Crack-On roller, you got the Carbon roller, and I think the Golden roller is what the other one is, or something like that.
As long as I haven't been calling it the wrong thing the whole time, I'm fine.
Alright, thanks a lot, Mike Tender, for joining us again. You played pretty damn well. Certainly better than me today.
I echo that sentiment in regards to myself.
It's well played to you, sir. We'll see you next time, I'm sure. Dynamo Roller, that was it. That's the Golden Roller. I think you get in story mode or something. So, oh, no, wait. Couldn't quite escape from that one, unfortunately.
I need to get around to beating
I would use the Lunar Blaster if we had time. I'll probably use it for the next stream.
What one's that one?
It's the new blaster weapon that they put in a few days ago.
I haven't had a look at that one.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that one the next stream, so you can expect that one next time.
Yeah, we're probably just going to be playing for like another 15-20 minutes for the stream.
Yep.
So that's a few more matches, so that should be alright.
Yeah, that's definitely a few more matches. Hey, we'll have to give a look at that Mike Tendo. Thought that was somebody else then.
There we go, let's just crack on and get this place clean.
Damn. Mosky with the moves there.
I just got Sriracha like hit me while I was coming out of Kraken. Oh, and again. Well, not with the Kraken thing, but Sriracha again.
Yep. The man is doing work. Damn it, I can never seem to get Homowski without getting killed myself immediately after.
Yeah, probably got a strategy put together for like encounters.
So, at least it wasn't him that killed me this time, it was somebody else who just happened to be there as well.
He was only assisting that time. I'm following someone down the sideway and I don't think they've noticed yet. Oh, they have. Oh, that's Sriracha, and he swum into my roller, probably not seeing that was there.
That was going in.
bad place to use the Kraken. That's pretty purple, I reckon.
I reckon that is a purple one. I think we took more of their side than they took ours. Looks pretty even though, honestly.
Yeah, 8%, near enough.
Near enough.
That's not too bad either way, is it?
Well, there's definitely been enough room for a turnaround, so there you go. Man, Ronda with all the points.
Yeah, that's a pretty big takeaway from that.
Share the wealth, why don't you? Come on.
Splatoon is actually a commentary on capitalism.
It is.
It goes deeper than the whole post-apocalyptic thing.
No, essentially what Splatoon is Primark shopping simulator with a bit of a minigame attached to it. Yeah, Volmis, if you add me on Nintendo Network, we can get you in on some more games in the future.
Yeah, as it stands right now, you just got to be friends with one or the other of us and you'll be able to get in.
I just want to get a lot of variety, to be honest with you. I like having my regulars, but at the same time, I do also like to make sure that as many people as possible can get in on the fun as well.
Yeah.
Well, I like me regulars a lot, so you guys are awesome for sticking with me as long as you have been.
Yeah, it is awesome seeing people who just get like really good, like Nintendo's been doing, and obviously, promise we're the.
Yeah, I'm totally not recruiting people that are skillful just to sort of make up for my own shortcomings or anything.
Well, that's kind of a double-edged sword with the current game setting, because you might end up with them supporting you, but they might also end up against you, in which case that completely backfires.
Oh, that's cute. Apparently, Volmis didn't know he was being streamed at first, and somebody went up to him and said, "Yeah, you totally are."
Alright.
And then he got performance anxiety.
Sorry about that, mate. It does make me wonder, though, how many times have I been playing a game online and someone's been watching and seeing me every move? It's kind of like the modern day, how many photos have I been in the background of thing, isn't it?
Nerve Hammer, it's probably a bit too late to join now since we'll be turning off in a few minutes, but if you add me on Nintendo Network, which is Volkamar, I'll see about adding you, and then if you come by the next time we stream Splatoon, you can get in on the action next time.
Seeing all the pink. Seeing a whole
Don't worry, my friend list will soon be reaching maximum capacity, but I'll get to that when I get to that bridge.
Yeah. I think there's 100 the limit on it.
Yeah, I think I must be nearing the halfway point by now.
I wonder if there's like a reason for needing that or not.
It helps. It definitely helps. Like I said, I'm not planning on removing anybody just yet. I mean, I don't think I'm even halfway yet, so I'm not too concerned. It's just something to think about in the future and all that malarkey.
I mean, more like in terms of having a cap in the first place. But surely they could just like let you have an endless list. But they're saying that Xbox Live had that as well, so
I suppose there's a logistics problem.
maybe they and that normally like a 255 rather than 100. Or
Well, I know Hearthstone recently, well, not so much Hearthstone, but Blizzard in general, they upgraded their friends list to have 100 to 200. So
right.
whether or not Nintendo will do the same eventually, I do not know. Then again, you know how they are with online capability and function.
Yeah.
We may be waiting a while for it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That looks pink.
This is a company who, in I think 2011, when the 3DS came out, were still using friend codes. So yeah.
I just went through the eye of the storm in that one as well.
Yeah.
That looked pretty good. I'm pretty sure you could set that to like some epic movie music montage or something.
Yeah.
You know that one. The one that's used in pretty much every other movie trailer ever.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Believer, on hitting level 15.
Good stuff, man.
don't know what it is with Nintendo games recently and being stylish or fresh enough to buy things. I think they're trying to tell us something here. You will conform to our fashion senses or else you will not be able to suck our wares.
Yeah.
They did it in Pokemon X and Y and now they're doing it in Splatoon.
A little bit of customization is always a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you want to record some stuff on your side, there is absolutely no reason for me to stop you.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
As long as you're not directly stealing our footage, that's another problem entirely, but if you want to just make your own, absolutely fine. I mean, there is absolutely no problem with that. Yeah, I was level 19 when I started the Wisdom of Bob, and I got to level 20, I think just before we switched weapons.
I think it was around that you mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah, it was just before the halfway point, if I recall. I'll probably look back on the stream now and realise how horribly wrong I was, but... You know, when you're live, you can only recall on your own memory.
Yeah, you just gotta hope that your mind ain't gonna try to screw around with you.
You just have to hope you haven't suffered the brain fart the size of Mount Fiji.
Yeah, which can happen when you're live.
Especially in the older years.
Proof you're live, I guess.
I aim to starve those off for as long as possible. Sriracha at the Kraken again. Well played, sir.
Yeah, Mike Tendo, X and Y, I've really enjoyed X and Y actually.
I actually disagree. I thought the X and Y Pokedex was actually pretty decently fleshed out. You could actually get, I think it was a little bit over 2/3 of the Pokemon in the entire national dex from X and Y. And then of course Omega Ruby and Sapphire kind of filled out the remaining third that was missing, including most of the legendaries.
Yeah, what I do like about X and Y, the way that they kind of... It wasn't so much focused on introducing new Pokemon, like there were a handful of them, but it was balancing the new ones with existing Pokemon.
Yeah, that too.
I think that's something I really didn't take too well to in Black and White, like the first games, because, like, okay, some of these are cool, but I need a little bit of familiarity, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Black and White 2 kind of fixed that.
Yeah.
And Black and White 2 are probably my favourite Pokemon games of all time.
I never got around to finishing White 2, but I think at the time I was a bit Pokemon down, so...
You're getting that point where you think maybe I should probably take a break from this a bit, or at least calm it down.
It was more that I was playing through the game and I just weren't really that interested at the point, so...
Fair enough.
I dropped off around Berg's gym, the bug guy. But, yeah, I have heard a lot of good things about Black and White too, so... Yeah, that's good.
As I say, it is definitely my favourite. Just great variety of Pokemon, both old and new at the time. Great set of gyms, good story. The fact that it even continued from the story of the first Black and White game was great as well.
I wouldn't say that X and Y were pandering to Gen 1 in particular. Like, some of the focus on like the Kanto starters and that, you could argue that, but like,
yeah,
there's plenty of fresh like atmosphere to it as well.
Oh, definitely. I mean, just the fact it was 3D was pretty damn fresh.
Yeah, that was something that like I know a lot of people kind of see the actual content of the game as being a little bit kind of barren, but I think these the visuals were the most important things that needed over going at that point, because if you think about it, Black and White and Black and White 2, although they a little bit nicer in terms of like the sprite department and that, they didn't really move on that much since the Game Boy Advance games, just with the old 3D modelling area.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look that much different. Although some will say that the familiarity was appreciated, but the jump between Black and White and X and Y was just humongous. Because that was like when they properly started embracing their technology and all that malarkey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm being shot at. And
the art style works for Pokemon in 3D, I think, because like they could have gone the the Coliseum XD kind of approach to like having realistic looking people, but I don't think that would have translated too well to the 3DS screen. Was that kind of
yeah, probably not.
That kind of chibi-like, art style they had. Not proper chibi, but like kind of the...
I'd say it's more like semi-chibi.
Yeah.
Like, not quite the chibi in the traditional sense, but, you know.
Which I'm glad about, because I don't really like the chibi art style in itself, but for the kind of style they went with...
Small bodies, big heads.
Yeah, but it kind of works.
It does work a little bit, I will agree with that.
At
Yeah,
least-
I'd say small bodies, big heads, not necessarily cutesy, as chibis tend to be traditionally.
Yeah. I think Gen 4 and 5 also suffered from the fact they were sprite-based but still tried to force in 3D models out of place.
Yeah.
Because they look rough around the edges in Gen 4, and Gen 5, like, Castelia City, the big town one, that just looks horrible to look at.
Yeah. I mean, I also appreciated that not only did they update X and Y on the visual setting, but also from audio. Like, they overhauled a lot of the sounds and such of some of the Pokemon. Especially from the first gen stuff, which was hilariously outdated.
Yeah, like, we have a DS, why are we still getting Game Boy chip sounds?
No, you wouldn't be amazed how hyped I was when I realised that Poliwag and Ditto actually sounded different for a change.
Yeah. Also, the soundtrack in general, like the music, is really good in X and Y.
I didn't quite like it, although I will stand by my opinion that Black and White 2 had the better music.
Some of the songs I've heard from that are okay, but I prefer
The Colres theme in particular stands as one of my favourites.
I think I will say the ending theme, that Kiseki song that plays during the credits, that's like one of my favourite songs ever, like even outside the games.
Yeah, but then again, Black 2 and White 2 did also have pretty much a redone version of just about every region, gym leader and champion track out there, because of the little championship thing they had on the side.
Yeah, that was cool.
I loved that. That was great. Just being able to see like Steven and everything else like that again.
What I did appreciate in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was to be able to actually enjoy those songs. Because like, I cannot stand the Game Boy Advance sound chip, which sounds like really, like, generally trying to do more than it technically could. But to actually be able to hear those songs like through better instrumentation, that was so good. It was like
They calmed it down on the trumpets.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the trumpets themselves that I don't like. It's the fact that the sound chip was not advanced enough to make the sound distinct, so you just had like a clusterfuck of noise. Whereas, like...
It's like they took an orchestra and midified it.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. That's kind of the general vibe that I get. Yeah.
Yeah, Black and White 2. I can go on for days about how good that game was. Just, it was leaps and bounds an improvement over the original Black and White in almost every single way.
What do you think of Colosseum and XD on the GameCube?
I really like Colosseum. I actually went through the trouble of completing that game 100% and getting Ho-Oh. But
Cool.
by the time I got to XD, I guess I may have been a little bit exhausted on Pokemon at the time. Either that, or I just didn't think much of it because it seemed a bit too similar to Colosseum. I would have appreciated something a bit more different, but Colosseum was great fun when I played it. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I like the general atmosphere of it, but it's one of them games that I went back to play like last year, and it just felt really slow because obviously everything's a double battle, and I find the snagging mechanic took up a little bit more time than I would have liked. Because you get kind of in certain battles when you're in a fix of trying to coordinate killing the other guy's Pokemon and weakening the Shadow one, and it just ended up being a case of battles dragging on and you're trying to juggle things, and it just ends up being more frustrating than anything.
The one thing I'll always remember about Colosseum is how all the characters during a battle always look like they're battling against some kind of invisible tornado in the centre of the arena.
Yeah, they really kind of overly awesome poses, like
must resist wind.
Like, I've got this picture that I asked my mate to draw me, and it's of Wes, like the protagonist character, doing Jonathan Joestar's pose with like the hand over his face, and it just works.
It really does.
Can't beat them poses, I guess.
Yeah, that would be the one thing that will always stand out with me about that game, just that ridiculous fighting against the wind thing.
And how over the top some of the characters were, like Mirror B, he's fucking
Oh,
awesome.
Mirror B is just hilarious as a character. I love the hell out of him. Although I do like his XD theme as well.
His XD theme is just so funky, isn't it?
It is funkalicious.
That's the one.
I didn't appreciate his army of Ludicolos though.
I love Ludicolo and Pokemon, so I don't mind that.
Freaking dancing death pineapple. Just seriously, just die. None of this leech seed rain dish nonsense. Like, for God's sake, calm down.
Yeah. But it did kind of catch me off guard where, like, that first battle you have against him proper in the cave, like, he sends out all these Ludicolo, I'm thinking, he must have a Shadow Ludicolo here, right? And then, no, it's a Pseudo Widow.
Yeah, it just sort of froze the curveball at you. It's like, oh, what is it going to be? Another Ludicolo? It's like, nope, Pseudo Widow.
Like,
Just because.
This is okay, but not what I was expecting.
It's like, game, you line me up for something completely different.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how to feel about this.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you say? One more game after this one and then we'll call it here?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Alright then. There's no use saying, oh right, this is the last game now. We may as well give some fair warning on where we're actually finishing.
Yeah, that's very green.
That is very green.
28%.
Super green is what it is. 10 points if you get that reference.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Ultimate game.
Yeah.
Let's get this done. Hey, we got Volmies in for the last game as well. Brilliant.
Sweet.
It should be a battle for the ages.
So we can get paintbrushed.
We can get Bob Rost in the most hilarious fashion possible.
Mm-hmm.
And he's on your team as well.
I am okay with this.
I'm sure you are. We get some decent coverage with the custom dual sculpture though. I'm really impressed by the range on it.
Yeah. I just went into, like, came out of the sideway as that tornado was going off, and it looks so fucking cool having these giant blue things splatting out.
It does. I do like the killer whale for looks. That was a troll, I believe. I didn't really catch much of a glimpse of it because I was a bit too focused on this whole splatooning thing.
Yeah, I was using my super multitasking skills.
Well, they're clearly superior to mine, whatever they are.
No, I just tend to die a lot, so I get time.
Although I feel oddly humbled, I just had my first troll. I feel like I've made it somehow.
Mate, you've fallen behind on this. I have had them before. It is always an entertaining time.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get sick of them before long, but you know. I feel it's sort of like a crowning moment.
Yeah, it's like I finally made it. Oh, Squid just... Oh, I thought I was going to get that guy because he's jumped over me in a squid form, but then he went into Kraken like at the last second, so I decided to slowly back away.
I'm just gonna slowly back up here. Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you may have been somewhere around here, I just didn't expect you to be right behind me.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Congratulations, folks, you've achieved celebrity status.
I have achieved internet celebrity status. I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I don't know, there hasn't been a hoax at your digs yet. That's when you know you've truly made it.
Yeah, I'll probably take that as sort of like the last sign that I've truly made it.
Yeah.
You know, when the rumours and death stories start coming along.
Yeah. I'm a lot closer to the enemy spawn than I thought I would be safe to be. Are they just not dying and I'm getting here, or have people disconnected?
Oh, hell yeah. Managed to get believable, he's trying to snipe me down.
And I've got a person who was in squid form by a complete accident. we're getting down to the last few seconds now, so just one final run to the end.
Let's see. Oh. Oh, that's close. I think Orange may have edged it out though. Oh no, we got it! Yes!
Nicely done.
Now that's a way to win the stream.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Oh, that was a very good match. I couldn't ask for a much better match to end up. So yeah, that should do it. Any final thoughts, Flame?
Fun bunch of sessions. So thanks to everyone who came out to join us.
Yep, indeed. As for my final thoughts, great second half. Not so keen on the first half, but that will come with practice, I suppose. Right, anyway, that will do it for this particular stream. Whether or not we'll get a Splaturday stream, be sure to keep an eye on Twitter. We'll keep you updated as soon as possible as to if a Splaturday stream will be occurring. But in the meantime, I have been Volkamar, joined once again by Flame.
Yeah,
and we will see you later. Take care. And